Your season starts now. Kick off your week by installing your game plan. Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Here are all the players that will appear in the upcoming. Select to scout this player and unlock his. Each skill unlocked will cost you. Unlock this player's true skill rank. You just found a diamond in the rough. This means other teams. This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents. These players are on the last year of their contract. Cap room is the closer your contract proposal is to the. All combine stats such as the 40-yard dash are now available in scouting. Check it out. Each player now has a combine grade. Combine performance tells you how his speed, Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft when you're ready.
The Browns are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock.
Adam, what can you tell us about the Giants' newest player?
There was some concern that he may not be a three-down linebacker in the NFL. He showed toughness and instinct in defending the run, but was pulled on a lot of obvious pass plays back in college. Well, according to Matt Miller's Combine report, he looked like one of the faster linebackers in the pass drop and hip rotation drills. Enough so to move up in the rankings and to get drafted earlier than a lot of experts thought he would. We'll see if the team pulls him out in third and long situations, but I think he has the tools to become a three-down linebacker eventually.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
The Packers made their selection. For more about him, let's go to Adam Schefter.
He flashed two things at the Combine that immediately got everyone's attention. He flashed both straight line speed and the ability to turn on a dime without losing a step. But what he also did was impress each team with his football knowledge and personality during interviews. One GM in particular told me that he had a rare ability to draw up schemes and coverages as if he had them memorized. The combination of his speed and knowledge of the game made him one of the more coveted defensive backs in this year's draft. He should become a young leader for this defense in no time at all.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Adam, what can you tell us about that last pick?
Some interesting news came out of his pro day when coaches called the workout off early. He was beginning to show signs of exhaustion, and they were worried he wouldn't be able to make it through the rest of the planned drills. Workhorse running backs are becoming a rarity in the league, but you want to see your tailbacks have enough stamina to play an entire game. He's going to need a lot more conditioning, and we'll see if he can be ready for the team's training camp.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams.
The Steelers are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock.
Bills just made their pick. Adam, what can you tell us about him?
The IQ test is perhaps one of the most controversial tools used to measure a player's aptitude during the combine. Even so, there are several NFL franchises that place significant value in the results, which is exactly why when this kid scores a 14, heads turned and he found himself losing ground in several experts' mocks. Most GMs want to see a player score in the 20s, but history has shown us that several of the greats, like Marino and McNabb, have scored below this threshold. Scouts I've talked to have praised his football IQ, specifically his ability to learn a
Get ahead on your preparations for this week's game by setting up your game plan. and offensive. Each week you can focus train 3. Once you have made your game plan and focus player.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks. We strap it up.
Set! What fire?
This one is for gold. The pressure is on. This one is for the gold.
Now, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know what happened between last week and this week, but today was a great practice, and this coaching staff is loving it. You guys consistently do that, and I see a lot of victories in our future.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Cousins Redskins going up against Roethlisberger Steelers. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and partner, our long national nightmare is over. After 6 months away, we're back to playing football. And we drop you in here. Under the lights, first drive of the contest. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he motions the wide receiver.
Watch the motion. Jack 16. Check. No. Ball. Set. Like 20.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Allen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Like 80. Let's go.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
Kill. Turn up. Motion.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Going top shelf for Smith. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And some room to work. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A swing pass caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Big Ben going to take it himself. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. 9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Roethlisberger keeps it, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Cousins to throw it this time. He finds his target. It's Crowder. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, 46 yards. First carry for James Conner. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. And the young Bucks showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Toss play, Conner. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Anderson in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Let's go, Detroit! 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 He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
10 yards there to start the drive. And just first half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Hayward Bay. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. To throw on third down, McCoy. A swing pass caught, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ryan Grant. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39 now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Or it looked like he had it in
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Use your practice squad to develop younger players that can eventually contribute in games. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.